nigga. Yeah. With a slice of hard. Versus a slice of hard.
The horror genre has long struggled with representation of black characters, and then came Jordan Peele's Get Out 2017, a film that didn't just break the mold but shatters it.
This shit is a horror flick, but the black guy doesn't die in this movie.
Although his start to Hollywood was in comedy, Jordan Peele's Get Out made it clear that it wasn't going to fall into the usual horror tropes. One of the most significant ways it does this is by centering the story on Chris Washington, a fully realized black protagonist whose survival isn't just about dodging a mass killer, but navigating the insidious horrors of racism. Unlike many horror films where the black characters are secondary or doomed from the start, Chris isn't a sidekick or comic relief. He is the lead, the final guy, and his experience is the film's entire focus, navigating an interracial relationship as he meets his girlfriend's parents for the first time.
Y'all know the rules. Black queens forever. Yes. Snow bunnies never. Never.
Get Out isn't just a great horror movie, it's a cultural phenomenon that forced audiences to confront uncomfortable truths. It proved that horror doesn't have to rely on cliches to be terrifying. Sometimes the scariest thing is reality itself. By rejecting tired tropes and crafting a horror story rooted in real-life fears, Jordan Peele gave us something groundbreaking, a film that is socially relevant as it is terrifying. Peele also flips the script on the helpful white savior trope. At first, Rose appears to be the supportive girlfriend, seemingly protecting Chris from her awkward, overbearing family. But as the story unfolds, we realize she isn't really his ally. She's the trap. The reveal that she's been part of the conspiracy all along is one of the film's most chilling moments, reinforcing the idea that racism isn't just about overt hatred, but also about deception and control. One of the most powerful metaphors in Get Out is the sunken place. It's more than just a creepy hypnosis-induced void. It's a symbol of silence, powerlessness, and systemic oppression. When Chris falls into the sunken place, he can see what's happening, but he can't move or speak. He's forced to watch his body be controlled by someone else. This imagery resonates deeply because it reflects the reality of racial oppression in America, how Black voices are often ignored, suppressed, or rendered powerless, even in the face of obvious injustice. Peele himself has explained that the sunken place represents how Black people are marginalized in society, unable to control their own narratives while others exploit them. The scariest part, it's not a supernatural force, it's a very real experience for many. The term sunken place is used in today's society describing followers of smear campaigns and mass hysteria over using their own minds and thinking for themselves. Now, when I revisited this movie, of course, I had to have some pizza, so I got a little mellow mushroom. I feel like they changed the cover of the box. What happened to the dancing mushrooms? Now, if you like socially conscious horror movies, then I urge you to check out some more faves from my list, such as The First Purge, which I want to say is like the fourth installment of the Purge franchise, where they use a Black community as a social experiment, observing humanity as they exploit underserved communities. Another fave from my list is the original Night of the Living Dead. Although the Black guy saved the day and protected a group of people from flesh-eating zombies, at the end of the movie, spoiler alert, he was killed by racism. This movie was remade in the 90s with Tony Todd, R.I.P. And shout out to George Romero. Another one from my list is my favorite horror movie of all time, The People Under the Stairs. Watch this movie. Shout out to Wes Craven. This movie tackles elements of gentrification, poverty, and privilege. And I love that there is a Black final guy. Shout out to Kelly Jo Minter, also in this movie, surviving all of her movies. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more content, and I will see you all in the next one.